Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Danvers High School for tonight's action of basketball here on a Friday night. Big Blue is in town here for the Falcons, and it's going to be a good one here on a Friday night. Danvers boys basketball is back. I'm Jack Sapino.
Owen Tambor.
Calling this one, and of course, Nate the Great, capturing all the great moments in this game. I brought along Owen to back me up on some stats tonight and back me up on this game. Owen, welcome.
Yes, thank you, Jack. It's good to be here after media day in this facility. Now we're here for some Friday night hoops. Should be exciting.
Absolutely, and we talked about the game plan, Swampscott's press and get more fluid with their offense. We have multiple people that can score, but they struggled the last few games with their confidence, so we'll see what they can do with a block to start it off. Woo! Gabe Tripp. Woo!
Yeah, fast start there. Danvers trying to get that fast break going early.
Yeah,
nice
you want it, and you know what? It's going to be a physical game. Coach talked about having it be a physical game and using their physicality against this Swampscott Big Blue team. Trying to inbound that one over to Calabro, Hearn. That's Mativier. Back over to Hearn. Back over to Mativier. Hearn trying to direct through traffic. Calabro passing that one over.
Good defense from Big Blue so far here in this possession.
Good defense by Swampscott for a moment. Trying to rip that one away. And Swampscott going to get the ball.
Yeah, great defense there from Big Blue. Managed to force the jump ball. And they're going to try to look for the first points of the game here, Jack.
Absolutely. And it starts with Danvers' defense. Got to have that strong confidence coming in here. It's a Friday night. It's time to have some fun. As that one rolls away, and here comes Benjamin Hannes there. Tries to get it to go, and it rolls in nicely.
Yeah, and that rebound from Hannes, he's actually 8th in the state right now in rebounds, so that's par for the course there for Benjamin. Getting those rebounds, 8th in the state, is nothing to mock. That's really good, so, yeah. 2-0 Danvers.
Yeah, 2-0 to start this game off, and talked about 18 rebounds this kid's having, and that's huge for high school basketball. To start off that strong in just these couple of games, real nice. Trying to get a three to go. Not going to work, and a rebound. Right back over to Danvers. They get it right back. Who is it? It's Benjamin getting that rebound. Calabro trying to get something to go, and that's going to be Danvers' ball.
Yeah, jump ball again. Second possession here already.
Good strong defense by Big Blue Swampscott. Calabro moving it right to left. Now back to him. Back over. Passing the hot potato around. Trying to get something to go, and a nice pass. Benjamin trying to get something to go. No call. That was all over them, letting them play. Look at Calab.
Yeah, a lot of physical contact, but in high school, they're less likely to call these things. They let them play.
Absolutely, and Calabro was waiting in that corner, waiting for his moment to shoot that three. Trying to get to his spot, his sweet spot. Trying to get it to go. Nope, over the top as the bench stands up looking for a three-pointer. And here comes Big Blue Swampscott. That's number 13, Tyler Sanders. Gonna be at the line for
nice play there.
An M1.
Yeah, nice play from Sanders there. Danvers defense back on their heels there. Takes it right into the paint. Off the glass. He's gonna look for the three-point play. Take an early lead in this one.
Okay, we sound good. That's the most important part. Sanders trying to get that to go. That one rolls in there nicely off the M1. 3-2, 6:06 to go in the first quarter. And a Friday night basketball. I'm fired up. I hope you are at 18 watching right now. Nice pass in traffic. Mativier trying to get the bounce, trying to get it again. Try again, sir. Get it to go.
Yeah, and a good break of the trap there from Danvers. Swampscott had it on early. Danvers broke out of it and got into the paint easily.
Sanders
nice work there.
trying to move to the basket. trying to get his floater, his jumper, whatever you want to call it. It's real nice.
Yeah, it was a nice step back there. Early points there for Sanders, for Big Blue.
Step back, step front. That's taken away in a turnover there. Want to limit these in an early game against this team. Trying to get the jumper there. No good. And the rebound right back over to Luke Mativier. And if I confuse you with the Mativiers, I apologize. 5:14 to go. Zach trying to get a three-pointer. Oh, hit the top. Hit the top there.
Yeah, and Danvers going to be looking for a win, obviously, here. 3-3 in the season so far, and coming off to a tough loss to Beverly, where they lost 76-47 on the road. But they are undefeated at home. Similar to football, they do play better when they're here in Danvers.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the goals of the new year coming up in just a little bit. But for now, we'll stick to the game. Chirello with it now. Trying to get something to go off the bounce. Got it. Sanders. Is that Sanders or Saunders? That's Sanders. Thank you.
All 7 other points early.
7-4, 4:41 to go, and trying to get to the basket. Not going to work, and a rip away. Haven't heard any sound effects yet, but you will. Right, Nate?
Absolutely.
Well, see what physicality plays in this game, as we've seen it to start it out. The Chirello trying to go to the basket and going to be at the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, good strong take there. Good strong take there from Connor.
Yeah, that's Zach Calabro's first. So going to be at the line. They're also they're the big. This could keep them over, keep us over 500 is what Clark was talking about as well. After a 2-game losing skid. So this is a huge game to win for Danvers, especially home on a Friday night. What can be better than that right before the snowstorm? So we think.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly.
It's New England.
Yeah.
What do you expect? 8-4, first quarter. Trying to wheel and deal. That's Gabe Tripp trying to pass that one out to Chirello. The crowd is silent.
Yeah, good start so far for the Big Blue.
Yep.
Playing physical defense, that time results in a foul, but so far limiting the Falcons to just 4 points in the first with just about 4 minutes to go.
Well, we saw in the beginning of this first quarter, with 3:54 to go, we saw a lot of that confidence start to show in this game, but you got to keep up with it, and I think that's the biggest thing as the game goes along. Keep up with that confidence. As Coach is talking about, that has been a little bit of their problem, is their confidence. But they play on physicality against this team. Benjamin trying to get the shot to go, and it rolls out. Not going to work, and their shots aren't falling, and that's going to be a foul. There on, looks like Luke, sorry. Yep, Luke Mativier.
And Denver's going to need those shots to fall because this season only shooting 53% from the charity stripe, so they're going to need those shots to fall because if they go to the line or Swampscott decides to foul them, it's been tough going so far for Danvers at the free throw line. So they're going to want to get these shots to fall.
Absolutely, and correction, sorry, that was Kevin Ahern. My bad. Luke Mativier is number 3. Benjamin trying to do the whirly-durly and trying to get that to go, and not going to work. So we got a lot to talk about tonight, Owen, as we're talking Danvers basketball. And a substitution, we'll get to that in a minute. Aaron Yannetti going to come into the game. Going to replace number 4, Gabe Tripp. He's going to take a seat. And Danvers going to still work with their crew. Trying to fight for it on the ground. He's got it. Trying to pass it around. Ooh, everybody goes down. Dominoes happen here in Danvers. Trying to get something to go. That's a tough shot there. No foul throughout that process. And that's going to be a foul there. Spoke too soon. We have 38 viewers, 28 watching, and thank you so much for watching later on YouTube and DCAT.
And Danvers still stalled at 4 points here. I'm going to see who they look for their scoring so far.
Absolutely. Trying to pass that one out, trying to get the three-pointer, not going to work, and a rebound. Benjamin trying to get that rebound, and that one just bobbles up in the air, and here comes Big Blue with a lead now 11-4 with 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Ooh, in traffic, Yannetti trying to get a three-point shot to go. Looked nice, but hit the front rim.
Good rebound, Kevin Ahern grabbing that off the side of the rim.
Yep, Kevin Ahern gets that one. Gonna pass that one over. Mativier over to Casper Zach trying to get the shot. Not gonna work there. Is Kevin Ahern, and Casper Zach trying to get that one to go. Everybody just trying to shoot the three. Not gonna work. 2:07 to go in the first quarter.
And as I talked about, one of the leading rebounders in the state, Benjamin, getting 2 rebounds in a row there, and he's going to get to the line. Keeping the possessions alive so far for Danvers, and keeping this game closer is Benjamin for the Falcons.
Absolutely, and we'll look to that throughout this game as we keep an eye on him and track him for the rebounds.
Yeah, he has 5 right now.
He will be at the line. So that first one's good.
And it's going to be the nitty-gritty for Danvers, not just Benjamin with the rebounds, but they also have 3 players, top 20 in steals in the state. Luke Mativier, Kevin Ahern, and Benjamin Hannes also top in 20 in steals, as he is in rebounding, top 8. So they're going to rely on these things like rebounding and steals, the nitty-gritty part of the physical part of the basketball game, to pull off this win here at home on a Friday.
Absolutely, and we look at some of these games too. They've been real close. Coach talked about the Beverly game, and both losses have been by 1 and 3, which stings because more when you see how many free throws are being missed in a game.
Yep.
And so to start off the free throw game is real strong against this team, but you see that they're working on the outside perimeter a little bit more in this game against Big Blue. Trying to get the shot to go. No good, and a rebound. 3-point shot not falling for Danvers right now. That one goes right under the legs. I don't know if that was a pass or not, but it was pretty cool. Trying to get the shot, not going to work, and missed opportunity there.
And the refs definitely letting them play on both sides. Super physical so far early in this game. Lots of bumps underneath, letting the boys play early on.
Absolutely. Nate, are we too loud in your headphones? Okay, great. Trying to get the ball back. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a foul. Hey, and you know what? We do not have number 30 on our roster.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't see him either.
So tonight, he is no name, and we apologize based off of that, but we do not have him on our roster. So we'll just do the number game for him. Double dribble there by Chirello. And Danvers going to get it back. So it's 11-5. Danvers trying to get their offense going real strong. But a lot of missed shots to start off this first quarter.
And Connor DiTomaso, number 20, coming in for Danvers. Substitution.
Ahern trying to move the ball right to left. I got to remove this. This is in my way. Trying to get the shot to go. Nope, short rebound. Who is it? It's Benjamin. Ooh, nice move. Trying to get a shot to go. Casper Zach. No, off the front rim and gets the rebound, and here we go. Right back on the attack. Ooh, trying to get that and one is number 30.
And despite the slow start here, Denver's only down 11-5. Like I said, it's their defense that keeps them in these games. And it's keeping them in them so far with only 5 points on the board with the first quarter winding down.
Absolutely. Bobby Serino walking into the game with her excellent season in field hockey. Got a good crowd tonight for a Friday night in basketball. Happy to be inside the gym instead of outside the gym as it's cold out.
It is cold out.
Casper Zach. Great defense there by number 30 for the Big Blue. Trying to move right to left. Casper Zach trying to get a three. No, looked too nice, but didn't roll his way. And here comes Big Blue. Good defense there by Casper Zach. Oh, I'm sorry. Connor DiTomaso. I'm really confusing myself.
Wow. Wow.
Whatever. 13-5. Yeah, good moves left and right by Big Blue. They're trying to trap him here. Trying to get a three-pointer. Short there, off the front rim. Rebound. Nice pass and a play there. Trying to get to the basket. Got it! Whew.
Yeah, great rebound from Benjamin there, kicking it back out. And the and one is converted by Michael Kasperzak.
You know, when you make those rebounds and you in time, you're looking to find someone. To have that view on a court, especially on a high school level, is huge. I mean, when it comes down to being a rebounder and finding a player open to get a shot to go, and that one falls off real nice. Trying to shoot that. Whoa! Oh my! Some momentum for him is number 30, trying to make his name on the stat sheet, but we don't have it in the roster anywhere. It's 16-8. They're going to count that one. Buzzer beater, I think so. Well, Owen, we're going to take a break. We're going to head into the second quarter when we come right back. 16-8. All Big Blue Swampscott and a big buzzer beater. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, everybody. 36.
Welcoming you back from that crazy ending to the first.
I know. Yeah. Oh, and talk to me a little bit about the first quarter and what Danvers can do to get back in this game.
Well, first of all, it's a make or miss. You know, you say make or miss league in the NBA. It's a make or miss league no matter what basketball you're playing. So far, Danvers hasn't made a three-pointer. They've shot a good amount of them. None of them have gone in, so they're just going to have to start making shots. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, the three-pointer, you can keep trying again, but at the end of the day, you got to make your shots. So if it's not falling, you get a better look in the paint. Get that shot to go.
Yeah, especially in the high school level. If you're missing threes, you can get in the paint and you can get fouls. You know, players are not as good and adept at putting their hands straight up when they're playing defense on a shot like that. So you can get to the line and you can get into the paint if you're physical.
Hey, take the shot if you're open. Take the shot if you want. But at the end of the day, we got to get to the basket. So number 30 with a buzzer beater and trying to make his name. What a steal there. Pickpocket action. Trying to get something to go. It's number 10. Jake Collins, and that's going to be stolen away here. And here comes Kasperzak. Whoa!
Hard, very hard foul there.
Definitely. I don't even think he got all ball on that one. I think he hit his hand.
No, there was two men on him in the air there. So I think one of them got ball and the other got hip. Sort of one you have to call there.
Absolutely. Whoops.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
And Benjamin, I think he already has 8 rebounds from my counter, so it's almost at his average for the season. Now it's just in the first, so we'll have a little Benjamin rebound tracker going. That's definitely pretty insane having 8 in one quarter.
Yeah, especially in that first quarter.
Especially when you're losing, having 8.
Yep. Danvers trying to play some defense, get this offense going, start their engine, but we haven't seen a whole lot. From the offense, that's going to be a travel. Took too many steps, tried to travel, and he traveled.
Yeah, good call there from the referee, Jonathan Courier. He saw that one correctly, as I did. Too many steps there from Big Blue.
16-9, 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Got to move the ball to the basket. It's the name of the game. Oh, nice pass in traffic. Trying to get something to go. That's a tough shot. Trying to get the bounce. Got it! All over that one.
Yeah, that's what Danvers needs to do. That's what Danvers needs to do. Get in the paint. They have the size with Ben and others.
And that's what we talked about to start this game. Jabari, the coach for Danvers, talked about use your size advantage against this team. Trying to get to the basket. Whoa! Too fast.
That time a travel called on the rebound. When he came down there, I guess he took a few steps trying to get some space for a pass.
6-17, 16-11, second quarter. And coming up, we got our New Year's goals for Danvers, what the coach talked about. We already kind of went over the game plan for saying, and we got some quotes for the new head coach. Now, the next time out, we'll get into it, so we'll stay right with you. With 6:15, 16-11 in the second quarter. It's already 7:30 here on a Friday night. Myself, Jack Sapino, Owen Tambor, and Nate the Great Young here to stay in every day. Trying to get to the basket. Whoa! Connor DiTommaso.
Yeah, beautiful fast break there. Connor streaking up the floor early off that rebound. You can do that if you secure that rebound early. And here's another steal.
That's taken away, yep. Trying to get to the basket. Rolls in again. DiTommaso, count it. That's 2 for him.
And that's Danvers basketball right there. They got 3 players, top 20 in steals, as I mentioned. So they're going to be looking for more steals all game long.
Ooh, just trying to get that runner there, jumper. I don't know why I keep saying that. Oof.
Good idea
that
there.
One out of bounds.
Good idea there from Danvers. Looking to push it. If they've got the stamina to push the fast break, there's no reason not to. Jabari
told me to watch him throughout this game, and he said, if they're not doing the right play, you'll see it from me. So we'll keep an eye on him too.
I've seen the passion on the sideline already.
Yep. Love for basketball, love for coaching. Here we go at number 30. Watch him go. Tried to fall down. I don't know if he was trying to force that or not, but they didn't call it. 5:06 to go, second quarter, 18-15. What a game we got for you. A physical one here. Pushing left and right. Calabro trying to get to the basket. That's a block. Swampscott trying to take it back to Swampscott. Yee.
Super physical game.
Super. Unbelievable. Oh, with the moves. Trying to wheel and deal. Nice block. Whoa! Who's going to start the block party?
They're going to call a travel there on that one. Interesting call there.
Where was he going? 18-15.
Looked like he might have gotten tripped up, but call a travel nonetheless.
Trying to get something to go. I couldn't see who that block was, but he's a candidate for the block party tonight. We got girls basketball next week. Here on a Friday night for boys basketball. Just joining us on YouTube. We're having fun. Danvers trying to get back in this game. Here comes Swampscott. That's Torello. Over to 30. 30, three-pointer. Nope. Trying to get the rebound. Got it. Going back. DiTommaso trying to pass that one over. Got DiTommaso in the corner. Going to try to take the jumper. Nice.
Yeah, beautiful play there from DiTommaso. He could have gone all the way to the basket, but he decided to slow that one down and got a nice pass.
It was a good pass by Xavier Marchant.
Yeah, and ever since that sub for DiTommaso, Danvers has come right back in this game. He's been a good spark off the bench. Had a nice bucket and one, I believe.
Yep.
Couple good assists, some good defense. So
filling in for some of the starters
good spark
right
plug
now.
there off the bench. Kind of DiTommaso.
In the last game, we saw Harvin come off the bench like a spark plug. So we'll see if he shows up tonight.
Wow, that's a nice move. Yeah, that's a beautiful scoop layup from our mystery man.
Nothing else about it.
I think at halftime
from no name,
we'll try to get his name.
Trying to get that to go. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Yeah, well, I'll head down there.
Whoa. That was a tough reach in there. Unbelievable game we're witnessing right in front of us, and Nate's having all the fun, capturing all the moments for you in this game. 20-17, 3:30 to go, second quarter. Big Blue has run the table right now, but Danvers trying to answer the call, hello, and try to get something to go. As number 13 tried to get that to go, that's Tyler Saunders. Saunders couldn't pull that one.
Yeah, he's had all the points early for them. A little bit of a slump right now as Danvers looks to tie the game here.
Good move, trying to fake that one, trying to get the easy jumper. No. Ahern not going to get that one to go. Chirello. Wait till this team hits a three. This crowd's going to erupt for Danvers. I have a feeling it's a packed crowd tonight. Chirello trying to get something to go, and it goes off the back iron and hits the front of the rim. No good. Ooh.
Good idea there on the pass. It's tipped, and Danvers will retain possession.
The only thing I can ask is if they don't stomp, because Nate will lose control and the camera will go flying. That's all I ask.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
We'll have to film on our phone.
Marchant trying to get something to go. Shot there. Trying to get a three-pointer. Not going to work. Calabro. But Danvers gets it back. Got
there
it.
We go.
Marchant.
Feels like some of the first jump shots they've hit. It's the rebounding, allowing them to get those extra jump shots, and this time they convert, cutting the lead to 1.
Not only that, their defense is playing real strong tonight, but they just got to find this guy. And here we go. Ahern trying to go to the basket. That's going to be his second, number 30. I think. No, okay. I thought it was Joseph for a minute, but.
And a good take from Ahern, getting the contact.
Yep, Ahern.
We'll see if they can. Ahern, my apologies.
It's okay.
See if they can take the lead here at the line.
So that's number 30's second there. Got that one to go. There we go.
And Harvin St. Ville, number 11, getting ready to check in as well.
Yeah, he comes off the bench like, you know, I want my moment to shine. And he does a really good job coming into this game. So I'm excited to see what he does tonight as that one rolls right off. Trying to get the bounce. Oh, what a nice
beautiful tip. Way to get that inside position. But Big Blue there, you got to box out on the rebound.
Travel.
And there's a travel.
Here we go. Momentum switching. 22-20, 2:07 to go. Harvin's in the game.
Yeah,
what can happen?
He's going to replace Kevin there, who just shot those free throws. And Connor's going to stay in the game.
What a great comeback and great consistency with this team. Try again. It's going to go in eventually. Trying to get that to go. That one's tough under the rim. Got it. Luke Mativier.
And if they're not hitting threes, they can keep taking the paint. You can win in high school basketball not making a ton of shots if you play like that.
And Big Blue trying to... it looked like that was a foul. Yeah.
The crowd disagreed, but they have no say in it.
Well, yeah, some people think they're refs in the crowd, but we'll let the refs do their job here in Danvers High School. Right? Not our job. We stick to broadcasting. 24-20 with 1:43 to go, second quarter.
Danvers with a little bit of a trap here.
Yep. I've seen that a lot. I've seen that in the JV game as well. It works out real well. Missed call there.
Yeah, good take to the basket.
Yep, good take to the basket.
The trap can work in high school and in college. You know, not as experienced, and players.
Harvin, three. Ooh, off the mark there.
However, Harvin's not the only one off the mark from three so far. However, Falcons still have the lead, so there are positives, despite the tough shooting.
Yeah, it looks like what's happening is it's rushing the shot. You got to take your time. Harvin had an opportunity there, just missed the mark. Just take your time. Stop time and take your time. It's like freeze everything, even if that person is in your face. That's what all basketball is all about. It's just pretty cool to watch. Got it. No call. Falls down, 25-24. The Big Blue, a lot of fouls in this game, and it's...
Yeah, ref's starting to call a little more, a little less
less It looks like it's... Danvers has got 4. So it's 4-3 right now. Swampscott's got 3.
And that was Gabe Tripp on the 3 there for Big Blue. Fell over.
Harvin.
Didn't call it, but he still got it.
trying to work his magic. Ooh, that's taken away. Here comes Chirello. One-on-one basketball. Got it. Wow. Now that is just consistency to the basket. Doing everything you can. That was just a really nice opportunity there and a good shot too, I mean.
Yeah, he read that pass at half court, jumped up and tipped it forward to himself. Gets the contact and the finish.
So Connor,
three-point play.
Connor Chirello is going to be at the line shooting 2. That's going to be number, what?
Shooting just 1.
All right, yeah, my bad.
No, you're good.
Luke Matevier's second of the game. Oh yeah, it was an M1. Missed that one though. Harbin, oh, he got it back. His big blue. Yannetti passing that one. Ooh, thought about shooting it. Waits for a moment, trying to get to the basket. Nice pass, whoa.
Yeah, really nice pass there.
Good play. Good play. I mean, under the basket, passing left and right, getting a shot to go. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, and Denver's going to look to get some momentum going to the half.
Short there, trying to get that to go. Not going to work, and here comes Swampscott for a moment. Connor DiTommaso trying to shoot that 3. Threes tonight have not been working for Danvers, but that's why there's 4 quarters in basketball. To keep trying, do everything you can.
And I'm surprised we haven't seen Benjamin Hanas in a while. Maybe they're saving him for the second half.
Shot no good there. I like it over here. It's a little bit not as hectic as it is over there.
And people
you can't sit anywhere.
It looks like people gave us space purposely, which is nice.
Yep. It was nice, yep. We like our space. 13.8 seconds, 30-24, second quarter. We're going to see what they're going to talk about in the locker room, and I think it's going to be, hey, we got to get those easy baskets. Stop trying to force in these passes and shots because it just turns to a turnover. We got to figure it out. Trying to get that to go. Hit the top. Trying to get his own buzzer beater. And there was no timeouts in that.
No, they let him play.
In that quarter. So when we come right back after half, we will go over the goals and Jabari Clark's role as a head coach coming up in just a little bit. 32-24, third quarter, here we are. Why don't you stay with us? We'll be right back. More basketball here, Danvers High School, Friday night. All right, welcome back, everybody. And it's time to talk about the goals. Well, Jabari talked about goals of making the tournament and consistently talked about it. If we don't make the tournament, we don't want to view it as we didn't accomplish our goals. As long as we all got better as players and young men, but we do believe we will be in the tournament this year and establish a winning culture of Danvers basketball. What about that, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of these players were on the football team. They surely established a winning culture in the football season, making it 3 points shy in that game to make it to Gillette. However, in basketball, Danvers has not had a winning season in almost a decade, 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And that was the year after they went 26-0 in 2014, 2015. So Danvers, it's been a while since they've had a winning season in basketball.
Yeah.
And they have the opportunity to do so.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll start it off with the third quarter. As a timeout happens, we'll get Jabari Clark's head coach perspective. So here we go. Okay.
And the key is Denver's, they're going to shoot those threes. They're going to have to make them this time.
Yeah.
Haven't made one so far.
Going to have some good looks. These tough turnovers are not helping them in the game, but it goes right back. Wasn't paying attention. Great steal. He was all over it. Ooh, nice move. Trying to get the shot. Got it. Benjamin right
pass.
there.
Great pass.
He like
Michael
flew in.
Kasperzak.
He like flew in there, yeah.
Yeah, star receiver for football as well.
Absolutely. So we do have Nikhil and Davis, who's number 30. And we have number 13, Liam Wales. So it was a little bit of a confusion of a jersey swap. And it wasn't after the game, it was before the game, so.
Yeah, so 13 is not Sanders. It is
we apologize.
Liam Wales.
Yep. So we will stick to that. And to keep you updated on the leading scores.
Now, well, Wales has 16 now.
Yep.
After that 3.
And Max has 6. So yeah, after that 3. So 35-26, 6:54 to go in the third quarter. Davis, well, take it away. What a steal, flying in there like a falcon. That was Logan Mativier. Swooped down and took that one away.
Man, I keep getting tempted to call him Gasanowski because number 5, but wrong sport.
That's all right. So, what did we like about the first and second quarter, Owen, about Danvers?
Well, I like their defense.
Yeah.
That was really what's keeping them in the game, and their rebounding. And a lot of steals. They got players averaging a lot of steals. It's just their shooting. And this, like I said, as I was saying, their shooting is what I did not like. Perfect timing there as an air ball from Danvers.
Yeah, it's you know, it's been tough, but you got to continue to work. You got to get into the paint and figure it out. You know, and it starts with your defense, and how can you work through that and complement your offense?
Yeah, and plenty of time for Danvers. No need to panic. Just like obviously, they just got to convert.
You got to get some passes in the paint. That's the way to do it. What a block there. Logan swarmed. So now he's going to be at the line.
And despite Kasparek getting blocked there, when you take it to the basket like that, even if you miss or get blocked, you open up opportunities for your rebounders.
Absolutely. So first one missed there. Yeah, the defense have been real strong for the first and second quarter. They're hoping to turn it around coming out of the locker room this third quarter with their offense. Got that one on, goes to the bank.
And a big man substitution for Big Blue, Joseph Damalowitz coming in. I think that's his first appearance in this one.
So Wales has been leading the crew for Big Blue. I feel like I rhyme all the time and I try not to, but it just happens. Davis trying to pull that one up. Shot no good. And here comes Calabro running into traffic. That's going to be 4 for 4 there.
Yeah, they're going to take him out. Too many fouls. Take him out.
Too many fouls. 4-4. Well,
James Kimbrough. James Kimbrough coming in for Big Blue.
So Gabe Tripp has 4 fouls, and his number is 4. That is complicated. Calabro, sorry. I always messed that one up. Sorry about that, bud. Zach moving right to left.
Yeah, this zone defense, too, is keeping them from shooting threes right now.
Absolutely.
Here's one.
Kasper Zach trying to let it go and not going in. But a great steal by Benjamin. Ahern trying to get the bounce, not going to work. And it's been a repetition of 3-pointers, just trying to let them fly. But it's a force field around that basket.
Yeah, Ben keeping the possession alive there, but nothing he could do there. Stepped out. And that's his 12th rebound so far, so he's well above his average.
Absolutely.
He's going to move up in those rankings, but he wants to win as well.
Absolutely. Going to see what happens, trying to move right to left. Trying to get that to go. No, rebound. Looked like that was the last touch off Danvers, but they're going to give it to Swampscott. 37-27. Danvers got to push this offense. Kevin Ahern with it. Ahern trying to pass that one over. Kasper Zach in traffic. Benjamin. And here comes number 0, Torello. Wow, has he got an and one every time?
Yeah, Kasparek was trying to time that one just a little late. Slapped him right in the shoulder. And the finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job getting to the basket and getting that and one. Start to finish.
Trying to see what they're calling here. By calling it a flagrant or a clear path? No, I'm not sure, honestly. We don't have the mics reffed up, so...
No, we don't.
Or we don't have the refs mic'd up, not the mics reffed up, as I just said.
Jabari's not too happy about that one. So it's a technical foul. Don't know if words were said or not. Like, we don't have anything mic'd up, but that's not good for Danvers. I mean, you need this ball back. Oh, almost tried to shoot that. Nice pass in traffic. That was number 22, James Kimbrough. Davis off the mark. They got the rebound, though. These second chance opportunities for Big Blue helping them out. Danvers is hurting from them. Shot there, trying to get that to go. Three-pointer not going to fall, as that's Wales. And here comes Danvers to the basket. Blocking there. So that's on Chiarello's. That's his second. Sorry, I was trying to wait and see what that was going to be. Here comes number 0. It's Chiarello to the basket. Too quick. Timeout. Jabari's seen enough and wants to talk it over. So we'll talk it over, and let's learn about a little bit about this head coach, Jabari Clark. He has been JV coach for a long time, and now he jumps into the head coach as we see him talking. With his team right now. So as a head coach for Danvers High School, I plan to implement a positive and hard-working culture that starts with all levels of Danvers basketball, which is why I've started partnering with the youth travel coaches and even built a relationship with John Walsh, who brought multiple state championships to Danvers. A culture is what is going to help us take things to new heights. And you know, we wish him the best of luck throughout this season, as we will be watching and getting coverage of what he thinks in his new season as well. But Danvers right now down in this game, 41-27. We didn't take a break. We're still with you. Danvers has got to get something to go with 4 minutes in this third quarter.
Yeah, having 27 points through 3 quarters is not going to get it done. They're going to have to up that scoring level.
You got to bring in the energy.
Yeah, holding a team to 41 through 3 is not terrible, but if you're only scoring 27, you're not going to get the job done. So Danvers going to have to start making some shots here, getting that ball to fall through the nylon, and that's not going to do it.
Well, absolutely, and it needs to start with their confidence. They've struggled with their confidence, trying to keep, you know, their confidence in check. And they got to push the pace, and they got to be confident when they shoot. Tough shot there. (41-27). Seeing if I got any more information to talk about. Well, we want to thank Drew Betts and Adam Federico for allowing us to be here to call this and capture all the moments here at Danvers High School. Thank the cheerleaders, thank the team, thank the staff. The crew with Sean Doherty, and myself, Jack Spino, Owen Tambor, and Nate. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We really appreciate it. We're happy to have you here. Well, not here, but, you know, online, watching us instead of, you could have been, I don't know, out and about tonight before the storm. So we really appreciate it, and thank you all so much. 41-27, 3:12 to go.
Nice pass.
Yeah,
that was Liam Wales.
That's been the story of the game.
Liam Wales again.
Ooh. And they called a block there. It's definitely been a physical game. That is no question asked. Both these teams, Danvers 3-3, Swampscott 3-2. It's been a physical game regardless. And you know, both coaches, Clark and Knowles, you know, they have really put together a strong team. But right now, one strong team at the line for free throws, and that's Big Blue Swampscott with a score of 44-27 over Danvers.
Yeah, trying to push this lead to 18 right now.
Yeah, he's got the bounce. I don't know what it is, but they get the magic touch tonight is Big Blue. They have really worked well with the passing game, getting their shots to fall. Danvers strong on defense, but their passing tonight has just been a tough time in the paint and on the outside.
Gonna call, I think, a technical foul here on Swampscott this time. Saw the referee come over and give the little T symbol. Thought it was a timeout at first. Wasn't sure who was on. Wish we could mic up
definitely
players.
not calling timeout.
No, I wish we could mic up players, but probably not allowed.
I don't know if I'd mic up players. Maybe the refs.
Yeah, that would be fun too. Either way.
Make them talk like Elmo.
There's one free throw down for Danvers. Zachary Calabro
Yep.
gets one to go at the line. Danvers will also retain possession, so it's a big momentum swing potentially for the Falcons.
Trying to move the ball right to left. Shot there. Trying to get that to go. Not going to work. Rebound. Not going to work. Batavia all over it. No. Going to be at the line.
Yeah, good strong positioning and box out from Mativier. Got that inside position. Fouled that ball off the rim nicely. Went up strong right there. Got the foul. That's what Danvers is going to have to do. Slow this game down. Get to the line. Get those players on Big Blue into foul trouble. And make their free throws. They just did right there.
Well, it's Friday.
Looking to cut this to 15.
Nope, tough one there. Hit the first, missed the second. Look at this. 5 fouls for Swampscott, 2 for Danvers. You gotta stop fouling. Gotta continue to play. That's a tough pass. Trying to get a breakaway. Jabari not happy about that one. Trying to get the jumper, no good. Here comes Zach attack to the basket. Trying to get the bounce, not gonna work.
Yeah, but I like the strong take there. Almost had it go down, just rimmed out, but he's gonna get to the line again. A lot of free throws coming Danvers' way right now.
And now, Calabro going to be at the line.
Front rims that one.
Yeah. Kevin Ahern going to sit. In the game comes Connor DiTomaso. Got that one. 45-30.
And a critical 2 minutes in this third.
Yeah.
They want to cut that lead down, and that's going to be a good start. Travel for number 22 there. That's James Kimbrough. He shifted those feet. And Swampscott wants to talk it over, Jack.
Yep, they're going to talk it over and timeout Swampscott. So we will take a break. We'll be right back. Catch our breaths and try to figure out what I'm going to say next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. Yep, we're back here after the timeout. See what Danvers can do. They got the opportunity right here. Got to get going. And that's going to be a foul there.
Yeah, too physical. Got up in the space of Benjamin. Benjamin's going to have an opportunity to shoot some more free throws for Danvers.
Yep. So first one missed there. So Benjamin Hannes at the line. Got that one. Yeah, they've been 1 for 1. They've hit their first. Might have messed that up, but they hit their first, missed their second. Been a little bit rough, but Coach talked about those free throws. Got to make them crucial, especially in this game. That one just goes right in.
Yeah, James Kimbrough had to travel a couple possessions ago, makes up for it with a nice jumper on the elbow.
Travel to the basket, though. Oof.
That's
Trying to block
Benjamin.
that one off. That was Chiarello. Well, Benjamin going to go back to the line. Yeah, they're in the bonus.
Yeah, game's definitely slowed down this quarter. Lots of fouls being called.
Throughout this whole game, it's been a physical game, like we've said. But yeah, especially this, it's slowed down a little bit. So.
It'll be big if they make 2 free throws here.
Yep.
And there it is.
There you go.
Benjamin, 2 free throws. Adding on to his stats for this game.
Yep, 47-33, 1:15 to go. Chiarello trying to help out his team. Yannetti trying to go to the basket. Ooh, rolls right off.
A minute left here. Danvers has the opportunity to cut this to even single digits if they play this end of the third correctly, going into the fourth. See what they can do.
You got to use your strong defense. You've been doing that all game.
And that's almost a good start. It is.
That was definitely out of bounds. I didn't hear any whistle in that situation. Don't understand why they let that play out regardless. That was completely out of bounds. 47-33, third quarter.
And more free throws coming for Danvers. They're in the bonus. Been in the bonus for a couple possessions now.
Bonus.
No good from Connor DiTomaso on the first one.
Hit the second one. Got it. All right. Got to play strong defense, what you've been doing. Create your offense and move to the basket. Oh, that one was tough there. Good steal. Here we go. Turnover on the ground, trying to get something to go. Help out, back, almost lost it. It's a big pile. I have no idea how that wasn't a travel. But we play on. Chiarello trying to do too many moves for a moment. And an easy basket, not going to work. Thought that was going to roll right in, just rolls right off.
And misses the gimme there.
Yep.
And he grabs Mativier on the arm.
But here's the thing, though, right? You're in the bonus. You got to make your free throws. And Jabari talked about that. There's been a lot of missed free throws, and we've seen that throughout this game. That's a strong thing right now. If you're in the bonus, you really need to make your free throws.
Yeah, we had a. There's another miss, but Benjamin made it 2 of them, but for the most part, it's been making one, missing the other.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to make both.
Trying to get the bounce, couldn't do it. 47-34, and here we go. Davis over to Chiarello with 21 remaining in the third quarter. That's seconds. Trying to get that to go, not going to work. Here we go, trying to fight for it. Second chance points are killing Danvers right now.
Yeah, another great jumper from James Kimbrough. Had one earlier from that spot, and he nails it. Danvers going to have 0.7 seconds. Inbound it and just throw it up there and hope.
Yeah, why not? Calabro, whoa. Looked good from our angle, but doesn't roll in. It's 49-34. I don't know if overtime is an option in this game, but Danvers, it's the fourth quarter. It's go time, and it has to be go time. So we'll see what happens. Fourth quarter coming up. We'll see what Jabari talks about. See if there's any changes. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, everybody. Fourth quarter. Well, Danvers, it's been a tough time on offense.
Yeah, we're gonna expect them to play the trap they've been doing at the end of the third, because they're gonna need to.
They got to play real strong on their offense.
Make up a lot of ground. Yeah, they have to make up a lot of ground.
Absolutely, they got to play strong offense. They got to look for passes and play really good basketball right here. Their defense has been really good tonight, but their offense have struggled. So we'll see what's going to happen as this fourth quarter is on our way here at Danvers High School on a Friday night for hoops.
And it's crazy they haven't made a three either. That's just wild.
Yeah, it's been a tough time behind the arc, behind the three-point line tonight. Trying to get something to go. Got to start here. Connor DiTomaso, they're passing it right to left. Ahern trying to get that to go. DiTomaso trying to get the bounce, rolls out. Rebound, got to shoot it. Trying to get a three-pointer. Got it this time!
Yeah! First three-pointer of the game. That's a big one. And that all started from Benjamin. I believe his 15th rebound of the game so far.
Forgot to do that. Sorry, Benjamin. No, that was it Benjamin?
Yeah, on the rebound, but then he kicked it out.
Oh, right.
I was saying it all started from the rebound from Benjamin.
Yep.
His 15th rebound of the game, I believe. Could be wrong on that by a couple, but
you're in the area, right?
Regardless, it's well above his average of 8.8 a game.
Absolutely. Trying to get that shot to go, not going to work. Danvers trying to get it back. That was a huge three.
Yeah,
looking at it right now,
if they can
37.
make these threes in the fourth, they can cut into it faster.
Here we go. Nice pass. No look, nice pass, and a foul.
Now block.
Oh.
It's a good block there from Liam Wales. Number 2, or number 13, but switched from number 2, that is.
Oh, trying to shoot it. That ball's not going to count anyway. It's going to be a foul on Danvers.
Yeah, it would have been devastating if they made that, but at least they didn't make it.
So that is on Benjamin. That's his third. Chiarello fast to the basket. 6:50 to go, fourth quarter.
Yeah, Benjamin too aggressive there. Bumped the hip into the side. Got to give that offensive player room to move. He bumps into him in the side. And it's going to be a side out for Big Blue.
Yeah, it's real tough because, that's his fourth now.
Yeah, well, they're going to keep him in, though. If he fouls out, so be it at this point in the game.
No, I think they're taking him out. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know what he's doing.
I think 15 needs water or something. Or the bathroom. I think he's bleeding, actually.
We can't disclose that.
That's my investigative journalism.
Okay. 6:44, fourth quarter. Got to get this ball back right here. Oh, man. Can you challenge that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That was completely off the hands of Big Blue, Swampscott. Oh, man. These fouls are killing him right now.
Yeah.
That's already 3 on. That's 4 now on Danvers. They're gonna almost put them in the bonus. That's tough. Keelan Davis now gonna be at the line.
Well, misses the first. That's good for Danvers.
Davis looking for the second. Nope, not going to work.
16th rebound for Benjamin, but he turns it over.
Look at Chiarello. Just comes in there out of nowhere. No call. They're letting him play on some of these plays. Here we go to the basket. Trying to get it to roll. Got it.
No, he called a travel. Called a travel. Honestly, I couldn't tell if it was a travel. It didn't look like one from my end. It looked like two big emphasized steps, but nonetheless, it's going to be big blue ball.
You know, I just don't even know what to say on that one. 6:15 to go. That delay game.
I don't know. I think substitution mishap, possibly.
So that's Logan Matevier's. Yeah, that's his third. Oh, man.
Trying to see who this one's on. It's going to be on big blue.
It's been a foul after another foul. Let him play. 49-37. Opportunity here. Yep, big.
Cut into this one.
And you don't need a three. You don't need a three. Oh, that's a tough one. Good pass, Benjamin. Trying to get it to go. Got it.
Yeah, nice
good
up
play.
And under there, under the
good
basket.
Play.
And a good pass. Benjamin waiting.
Got to play strong defense right here. You want to come back in this game.
Looking for a travel there. They're not going to get it.
I mean, when you move your pivot foot, usually it's a travel.
Right. Ref having a conversation there.
Yeah. I was trying to listen in.
Same. It's hard to hear.
I was talking about how he was going like this, moving it left to right. And it's tough. It's 50-39. And Big Blue's having a day for free throws today. Making pretty much every one of theirs. Danvers just struggling with the free throw line, but got to continue to come back in this game. 5:40, fourth quarter, 51-39. Oh, good pass. Calabro with it now. Giving that one over to Ahern. Calabro, three. Short, off the front rim. Here comes girls basketball. Did you guys win? Oh. Sorry. Danvers.
Now letting up a big rebound there.
They're getting pushed down right now.
Yeah, they're going to have to spark something huge here with 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah. Danvers girls basketball during a timeout. I'll let you know if they won their game. 53-39, 4:54 to go, fourth quarter. Friday night action packed in physicality for Danvers Hoops.
Trying to get a boost from the girls' squad.
Yep.
Under 5 minutes now.
Yeah, you got something to go. Calabro.
Good steal there.
Yeah,
really good steal.
It was a really good defense, too. Managing that shot clock was real tough for Danvers, and Big Blues defense all over it. Chirello, three. Ooh, not going to work. And strong defense by Swampscott. Today with the moves. I don't know if that was a pass intended there for Ahern.
This one's...
I don't know if it was a shot.
Very physical.
I was very confused, yeah.
Bodies falling all over.
What? No, it's not yet. It will, though. Yeah, we got 4 minutes. We should be okay. If not, a lot of conversation right now. And number 21, Adam
Sparaccio.
Thank you. It's going to be at the line. Sparaccio. First shot, no good. Looking for the second. Trying to get the Molly's attention. Give us our information. Why did I just do that? And that's what I was worried about. Was the thunder.
Well, if it was closer, there'd be more. So
Yeah,
I guess
well,
there's
yeah.
that.
I mean, I guess it's. Is it better than snow? Probably not. 53-39, fourth quarter. Going to be at the line. No, you guys did win. All right. So I just got confirmation from Audrey Gaudino that the girls got the W against Swampscott away. That's huge for them. I just had an interview with them for the captains, trying to get something to go, trying to fight for it. Just not rolling tonight for Danvers. Unbelievable. Finally, they get a foul.
Yeah, Liam Wales on the foul there.
Well, coach must be really happy about that tonight. David Chisholm talked to him earlier as they were going to Swampscott. As girls basketball gets the win, huge win for them. Danvers trying to find a way to win this game. 3:59 to go, fourth quarter.
And if they can keep getting to the line, stopping that clock, they will have a chance. If they can make those free throws. First one good, and the second one.
Second one's good. You called it before it went in.
I could tell.
Yeah, mind reader.
Tell.
Fortune teller.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not a good call. That is a really dangerous call and a decision there. You can't push from behind like that. Oh, boy. All right, 53-41, 3:51. Uh-oh, I think they just teched up Jabari.
Oh, Jabari's gone.
They just ejected him.
Yeah, Jabari's been ejected from this one.
They just ejected Jabari Jabari Clark. I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, the fans don't agree, obviously.
He was getting in the face of the ref, and in that situation, he's been talking to him all night about a foul. Every single time he's talking to the ref, he said, you know what, forget it. You're out of here. And Jabari Clark, not Parker, I'm sorry. I thought of basketball for a minute on the NBA side. But Clark got ejected. It looked like to me that it was a conversation of he was getting in the face and he was pointing.
Well, I saw it. He called a T on him first, and then as Jabari was walking away, he said a certain choice word, and that's what did it.
Well, we don't really know that.
I know, I heard it.
Okay. But, you know, the problem is...
It's taking a while, too, to figure this out as well.
Yeah, he is talking to him, and there's a lot going on here, and it's 3:51 in the fourth quarter. I mean, so he's gonna get a. Well, let's try to unpack that for a minute. So Jabari gets ejected, then there's a technical foul.
I think it was a flagrant on Mativ here.
I think it was a flagrant. It honestly was unsportsmanlike, really. You can't push from behind like that. You're gonna get called every time.
Nice shot, boy.
And
so now the
briefing for a timeout too, Danvers.
Yeah. So I don't have the assistant coach in here, but the assistant coach is gonna have to take over. Is trying to call the timeout. There's a lot going on here after Jabari Clark gets ejected from the game, teed up, sent out of here. And sometimes emotions run high in basketball, and tonight we're seeing physicality all over this court. And it would be a huge win for Danvers if they can come back and win this game after a lot of conversation, a lot of talk. And, wow.
Yeah.
How do you unpack that in just amount of time? Like, unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you, Owen, tonight might not be the night you're meeting Jabari.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, maybe another night.
That's okay.
Yep. Yeah, understandable. But, yeah, wow. I personally, I swear to God, I did not hear anything come out of the mouth, and I cannot say anything about that. I really can't. But I did see that he was pointing in the ref's face. The ref said, "You're out." Technical, out. So now this is a shooting technical here, and that's his first. That's going to roll. As Swampscott has pretty much had this game the entire time, besides that tie. But other than that, Danvers has not taken the lead once this game.
Yeah, no, Danvers had a little bit of a momentum going in the first, but not right now.
Did they take the lead?
I don't think so, no.
Wow, he's taken 3 shots.
4? That was 4.
4, yeah.
I'm confused, honestly.
I think those are the technical foul shots.
Yeah, so I think they can choose who they want to do it, so they just had him take all of them just for simplicity's sake, and he's probably their best free throw shooter. I think he made all of them.
I really did think that was a dangerous hit in the back. I really did. So I'm glad that, and it's important because it's player safety. Trying to get the bounce, not going to go. Rebound, fighting for it, on the ground. Watch out, here comes the airmail. Got it to the basket, trying to get it to go. Not going to roll in. And Danvers. Oh, man.
And this game's really slowed down significantly. Really fast first half.
Well, you see Logan Mativier was trying to do the X, and I mean, this game's got to get over after all this for a moment. Problem is the emotions get so high.
Hits Bolt. Too.
Yep, hits Bolt. Give him another one. And here we go. There's a lot of fouls. It's at 5 and 4 right now. And I'm sure both of these coaches probably want to be all done with this game because it's starting to become so physical and so interesting that it starts with, now the students and the players taunting. So, and that's not something that you want to see as a coach. 57-43, the girls basketball cheering loud. They're happy they won their game tonight. Huge win for them. They got a game next week against Peabody. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. The magnificent D going to be capturing all the moments. Myself going to be here. And, oh, man, Danvers is not happy about some of these calls tonight. And more than ever are they hearing it from the crowd. Liam Wales having a night tonight.
Yeah, he's racking up that scoring total right now. At the line, too. Shot all those technicals
So after
before.
this free throw miss there, I was just going to say that's 3:18 in the fourth quarter. Got to do something. Trying to get a 3 to go. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the right call.
and Swampscott's in the bonus, so it's so tough.
Or I guess the Falcons aren't on the bonus up on the board, but I thought they were.
I'd like to ask Jabari, and I'm just curious. Like, from a coaching standpoint, Nikhil Davis.
Yeah, that might be the dagger.
Yep, just putting the dagger in that one. I just want to ask Jabari, though, what is the conversation when a coach is, in that position and gets teed up? I mean, your emotions are running high, so it's just very interesting to see kind of what their reaction is. Frustration, whoa, with a Euro there, trying to get something to go. I'm just curious. 62-43, 2:35 to go, fourth quarter. Nate the Great capturing all the moments. A lot going on here at Danvers High School. And Right now, Big Blue with the lead and in the bonus, and that's not easy for Danvers with a score like that, and especially being in the bonus. Trying to get that to go, not going to work. Rebound, trying to fight for it, trying to pull three. Short, having a tough night at the the three-point line, and the free throw line as well.
And this game's really had no flow to it right now. It's been like stop, go, lots of travels and fouls.
Stop, go, roller coaster ride, fouls. It's been a wild game tonight, I will say that. But at the end of it, there's got to be a winner. That's a tough one. Just trying to shoot that three-pointer and stops for a moment. Rolls right off. And that's been the story of this game, is just not falling for Danvers.
And Swampscott playing really good three-point defense as well in their zone. They haven't allowed them to have a lot of space on a lot of their threes they've taken.
Trying to go around the back, tough passes.
Here's one.
Three-pointer. Short. Sorry, not short. Off the front rim. My bad. Here we go, all alone. Wales to the basket.
And it looks like Swampscott's going to call a timeout to put in the bench mob. This one's all but over, folks.
Yep. 1:40 to go. We'll stick with you for a moment. As timeout. And the bench is coming in, I think, for Swampscott. What a day for them to come in here and dominate with a record of 3-2. Now, I think, yeah, they're in the conference, so it's going to be 4-2 now. And there's a lot to look at for Danvers for the next game. And I believe their next game is...
I have it right here. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It is Winthrop on the road.
Yep, on the road. And then they come back.
January 8th.
Yep, I think they come back, though.
Yeah, Salem, January 11th.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
And coming
Thursday.
off of the close loss of Gloucester, and then getting blown out by Beverly, and now getting pretty much blown out by Swampscott.
Yeah.
A lot of things to discuss in their next practice.
A lot of things to talk about. A lot of things that we will also take a look at as well. Yeah, that Beverly game.
Yeah, not close
Both
at all.
losses, no. They want to stay under 500, though, and it's tough to watch this with 64-45, trying to get everything to roll, and it's just been a force field at that basket. It's been a tough night.
I don't even know what is going on. I guess the bench mob came in, so it's excited. Kind of just frantic basketball with 1:18 left.
Well, the story of the night is coach's ejection.
Oh, yeah.
And a strong defensive game from Danvers, but an offensive game that they just want to forget tonight, move on, and figure out what they can do. Look at those mistakes and figure it out. Both teams are in the bonus with 1:18 to go.
And they're really not scoring that many points per game, Danvers, so this is one of their... another game here where they'll be scoring under 50.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to get it done in most of your games unless you hold the other team to even less than that.
Yep. Short. Got the shot to go. With 1:07 to go. Just trying to play some basketball is Danvers. Taken away for a moment. That one goes out of bounds.
Oh. Well, sloppy, but doesn't matter for Swampscott. A little Jake Collins,
oh, there's another technical foul.
Wow. I think the assistant coach is going to get ejected too.
No.
He might.
No. Just play the game. We've got a minute left. Play the game. 64-47. What a night tonight. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. And to talk about a dominant performance from this Big Blue Swampscott team. Everything just went their way tonight from, from shooting, from defense, good passes, good looks, just all worked. And that's just something you just have to look at for Danvers. What didn't work? How can you figure it out? Move on to the next game. So 55 seconds remain, and another turnover there, trying to get something to go to the basket. Blocked there. Yikes. .6 seconds. And at the line is number 5. Gets that one to go.
It's been a long last 5 minutes.
That's Quinn Fitzpatrick. Get the ball back. Danvers trying to do anything they can right now. Ahern gonna pass it. Short. .8 seconds. Both teams in the bonus. Both teams 5 fouls. One coach ejected.
And I don't think they're going to play too physical here at the end.
I think they will. Most physical and technical calls in a game that I have called.
And there's a tee. He's ejected. Kasperzak, I believe.
He might throw out a fan next. Kasperzak is ejected from the game. So that's what, 3? That's about 4 technicals in a game. And the crowd not too happy about it. 26.1 seconds. Everyone just trying to end this game now. 66-47. And get that shot to go. So number 3 going to shoot the technical foul.
And hopefully with no shot clock, they just dribble it out.
Tyler Chirello. Yeah, at this point, I mean,
yeah,
it's become a.
It's over.
Not only that, it's become a problem now. Where it's a technical foul, it's unsportsmanlike.
To be honest, it's a similar problem they had in football. Some of those games I called in football, they had a lot of roughness calls that almost made them lose their first playoff game in football.
But emotions are running high in this game.
And another call, travel.
19.4 seconds. Pretty much the door is shut on this one, as the Big Blue Swampscott have just came in here and dominated from defense to offense. Danvers has struggled on offense tonight, but their defense real strong, and that's the talk of the game. Focus on what is good, and your defense is good. Got to learn how to fix up this offense, get some shots to go, and it's been a real tough night.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to do shooting drills, I think.
Line. Yep. So a lot going on tonight for Danvers High School basketball. A lot to see, but at the end of the day, Danvers gets the L, and Big Blue Swampscott gets the W. 67-47. Final score. I'm Jack Spino.
Going Tambor.
And Nate, the great young cameraman.
Turn all the lights off. We'll catch you next time. Good night, everybody.